Guys, what have I done? OP-08 booster box, 2 legends, considered the worst set in One Piece history. We're going to crack it open. Maybe we can get some good pulls and, maybe it won't be too bad, but I think it will be. All right, guys, we are back here with 2 legends, OP-08, considered one of the worst sets ever in One Piece history, if not the worst. And we're just going to get into the top 5 cards here, and we'll show off at the end some honorable mentions from the set, and you can see why people have called it that set. So starting off with our chase card here is the Silver Rayleigh's manga. Personally, I love Silver Rayleigh. I think he's an amazing character in the show, but there's just not a lot of demand around this card, really. Like you're saying, most recent sale here is $400 for this in English as well. Like go to view more data, and it's like, 400 is a little bit low, so we'll go down to here. That's heavily played foil, so that's why that's 400. We got 600, 597. So basically $600 for a manga. I think that is actually the cheapest manga in the entire One Piece TCG. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that, but it's definitely like within the top 3 cheapest, 100%, if not the cheapest. So that's your chase card for the set. What else can I really say? I love Rayleigh. A lot of people just don't. I guess I would love to own a Silver's Rayleigh manga card or even pull it, but is what it is. Let's move into a number 2 spot here, the Porcus TA's SP. These SPs are like, I don't really know, man. Like OP-08, 2 legends, they kind of did some weird stuff because like a lot of the SPs I love. This one I'm just not a big fan of. I don't know if it's just like all the different artwork and what's going on here with Ace and just the background, but I just don't really think it looks that great, to be honest, the card. But it's still selling for a decent amount. You can see it's been picking up steam as well. $269. Let's see here. 269 most recent, 259, 240. So trending upwards very slightly, but not too bad, not a bad price. But this is the second most expensive card in the set. When you have sets that don't have very many expensive cards as the chase cards, people don't want to rip the box, and then it's not popular. Then you end up having a lot of extra that product lying around. So it's just not a good thing. But moving into our number 3 spot, the Jewelry Bonnie SP. You can see like first off, these top three characters, like top 3 cards we've showed so far, are not very desirable characters overall compared to everything else. Like I know there's definitely some people that love each of these characters individually, but you're just not getting the same, it's not a Luffy, it's not a Nami, it's not a Chopper, it's not Sanji, Zoro, it's Silver's Rayleigh, Ace, and Bonnie as your top 3 so far. So it's like it's not really good for a set to have those as your top chases. This is interesting. 3 of these cards sold for $223 each. 215, 211. By the way, all these prices are in USD if you guys were wondering. So moving into our number 4 spot, Monkey D. Luffy. So this is a treasure rare, this is pretty cool. The egghead, you have the egghead in the background there on Luffy. I don't really know how I feel about this artwork of Luffy personally, but I love the background, the egghead and everything. That is pretty cool. We move down here to $148, and guys, look at the steep decline. Look, 140, 148, and then boom, right down to 112. Like, what happened? Let's check this out here. Let's check out what's going on with this card. 148, 146, 45, 118. So that definitely affected the average for sure. But it's looking around at like $150-ish card is what I would say. That's where a lot of these sales are for. And let's move into our number 5, Charlotte Pudding SP 2 Legends, OP-08 obviously. This is a nice card. This I really like. But like what I've been saying this whole time, this whole intro, these are just not popular cards. Like your top 5, there's only 1 Luffy, and it's a treasure rare. It's not even like an SP or anything, so you just don't really have a good top 5 here, so you can wonder why the set is not desirable and everything's pretty cheap. But look at the price going up on this, which is good. Not too bad. Just going on market price saying $98, most recent 120. Let's look into this. 119, 110, 117. So yeah, like around like $120-ish, I guess you can say for this. Let's go back over here and let's look at honorable mentions. Let's just see the rest of the cards in this set if we can look. Like you have Carrot, you have this Chopper here, which is like really, really nice. This is a nice Chopper card, but you just really don't have that many great characters. It's like Bonnie. It's all these like side characters basically. You got like one Edward Newgate here, but just like you guys will see why this is not a very good set, and it's considered one of the worst sets. Like one of your SPs is Queen and Gecko Moria. Like, come on, man. What are you gonna do? But let's get into the opening and let's see what we can pull. Maybe we can pull the Silver's Rayleigh manga, and I will shut up about 2 legends, and we'll all be happy. So let's just see. Let's see what we pull from this. All right, guys, here we are. OP-08 as promised. We're gonna open this thing up. Hopefully, we can pull our first manga. That is the only way we are walking out of this booster box opening with some profit or some like even to break even, because we're just gonna get cooked on all the cards of this set. I'm sure we're gonna pull some terrible altar. Let's see what is in here. We gotta open it up and see. The 2 legends is being opened. considered the worst set in One Piece history. And it is just, man, you know, there's a reason for that. There's a reason why not a lot of people like this set. I think these characters are awesome. Silver's Rayleigh and Newgate are just friggin' amazing goated characters in the show. But, you know, just the set that they decided to release with them, like, there's really not even that many good Edward Newgate cards. I don't even think there is an Edward Newgate SP. I think there's just a parallel. Like, it's just awful. But the colors are okay for the packs, too. So let's open this up. Let's get these out of here. Let's get these packs out of here. Get out of that booster box. We're going to open you guys up. Throw that over there. We got 12 packs in each stack here. Pretty cool color, though. I kind of like it. We're going to do this again because I like doing that. Look how much fun that is, guys. We're going to probably do that every video now. I don't know why that became a thing, but damage all the cards, you know. Piss off everyone. Try it out. We're going to open these up. Let's start with our first card here. Our first pack, rather. 2 legends. Oh, boy. What are we going to pull from this first pack? What do you guys think? Do you guys think we're going to get cooked on this? Because, like, we're pretty much going to get cooked regardless. We're going to zoom in for you guys here so we can see better. That is a lot better. Okay, let's open 2 legends. It has been a while. Last time I opened 2 legends, I'm pretty sure I pulled the Chopper Parallel, the one where like all the cherry blossoms are falling down, which are really cool. That's a very, very nice card. Let's get into this. We got Dr. Kuhana, and underneath is going to be another rare Viper. I can never pronounce that guy's name right. So first pack, no good, but another reason why, if you guys skip the intro, like, so I know some of you do, you guys, I know when you're skipping those intros, make sure you watch that. It is considered one of the worst sets in One Piece just because, like, a lot of the top hit cards and top chases, like the manga, like everything is just, they're based off side characters, essentially, that no one really, really cares about. So the set's just, like, weak overall, especially the SPs. They just have, like, just characters no one cares about. So we got Electrical Luna. Underneath that is going to be a Wanda rare, so put that over there. So, you know, it is what it is. It's sad. I really wish One Piece, when they have their themed, like, sets, like 2 legends, this set should all be around Rayleigh and Whitebeard. It is. You have a Rayleigh manga. It's the chase card in the set, right? But there's barely any Whitebeard stuff. Like, if you're going to base it around 2 legends and put these guys on the pack, like, have more cards to do with either their crew or them specifically. Like, I just don't understand the way One Piece does it. These are some of the older sets, and I think they are starting to get away from what they've been doing. So whoever's managing that is doing a better job in the most recent sets, like putting actual cards that relate to what the set's called and everything, which is just such a strange thing. We got Who's Who. Underneath Who's Who is going to be our first SR of the video. It is S Snake. This is a nice SR. I actually really like this card. That's beautiful. We're going to throw that in a little sleevaroo here. We'll sleeve that up really quickly before we throw it down. S Snake is cool, man. We're not upset about that. I'm hoping we can pull that Chopper Parallel again, because that with the... I probably put it on the screen for you guys already. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful card, man. You see all the cherry blossoms falling in the background, all the pink and everything. It is just awesome. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this card. What is going on here? Let's take this pack out. What the heck happened at the top of this card? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Is that, like... Jeez, is that just me, or does that look like that is frayed? Hopefully this is not a pack that contains one of the hits, because we're going to get cooked on this if it is. That'd be really unfortunate, you know. You're getting lucky. You'll buy the box hoping you'll get good cards, and then you got to hope they're also in good condition. Page 1. And then you got to hope if you get them graded that the grader wasn't having a good day and he doesn't just grade your card terribly. Page 1 underneath. Oh gosh, it is an... Oh... Okay, it is an altar. Hopefully the top of it isn't cooked too bad. Okay, let's just pull it and see what it is. Oh, Porcus T Ace. Nice, man. So let's look at this. So first of all, I'll show you guys the card so you can see it. That's a beautiful card. We really like that. That is cool. That's a cool altar. That's nice. Let's look at the top of this thing. Look at all this, guys. Look at all that. Oh my gosh, that is like just freight from the factory, I'm guessing. Like, look. That's terrible. Oh well, what are we gonna do? Of course, it had to be this card, right? It had to be the pack that that friggin' is frayed at the top, has the altar in it. That's the way my luck goes, you know. That's the way it's been. But maybe we can redeem ourselves by pulling a manga. If there's a manga in here, we'll be really happy. That we will be really happy about. But whatever, it's still a beautiful card. Porcus D Ace. We'll throw that in the back there. We'll put page 1 over here. And we'll keep ripping. We will keep continuing. We're only like 3 packs deep, man. We're still like really, really early in this. Let's keep ripping this and see what else we can pull, right? What is going to be in this second pack here? Or the second pack, like this is like our 4th or 5th pack. Sorry if you guys hear my dog. I have him currently under my feet right now because he is just a big puppy and he's sleeping on my foot. So if you hear like snorting or snoring or something, that is coming from him. Sorry about that. Josu, Diamond Josu, the Whitebeard Pirates. He is an awesome character. Let's see what's underneath him. It is going to be a SR, and it is Black Maria. Maria? Not Moria, Black Maria. This is from the, what's it called? The Wano arc when they were raiding, what the heck's his name? Kaido's base. That she is pretty cool. She fights Robin. That's a really nice card. I don't think I have any cards of her that are SRs. I think that's my first SR for actually. It's a really beautiful card. I like that. Let's move on to the next pack here. A little Packatronics. Open this up. Come on. See what we can pull here in this next set. Open it up and see what's in here. Come on. It's pretty cool that we got a Altart so early in the opening though, which is nice. And we're getting some pretty nice SRs as well, so that's not too bad. I was just going to say we're going to run into our first leader packs. We got Charlotte Pudding. We got the Cloven Rose, and underneath is the Josu again. So we'll put that over there, event card here. I was just about to say we're going to run into some leader packs. It is inevitable that we're going to get those. I think like all these old boxes, I think you're supposed to have like 8 of these packs are supposed to be leader packs or something like that. So there'll definitely be a couple more in here, unfortunately, but we're going to keep ripping here. We're going to keep ripping and see what we can pull. If we can come out of this opening with, you know, maybe at least $30 worth of cards, we'll be happy. Another leader pack like we were just talking about. Tony Chopper. We got Dalton. He's pretty cool. And underneath Dalton is our Electrical Luna, which we pulled earlier. Okay. We're going to keep going, and we're going to keep ripping into these. We're going to see if this ends up being a 2 or 3 hitter box. If we can get some good pulls, we'll be happy. But you just, you know, okay. Sorry, guys, for the camera moving around. My dog is currently twitching in his sleep, moving all this around for you guys. Very, very unprofessional. Sorry about that. Very, very sorry. Let's figure this out. Okay. Let's keep going here. Let's move through these cards and see what are we going to pick up. What is going to be... Come on, let's pull an SR at the back here. Give me an SR again. Let's see what we can get. We got King. Underneath King is going to be another SR. We called it. It is Jewelry Bonnie. Dang, that's a nice Jewelry Bonnie card. We like that. We'll take that. We will take the Jewelry Bonnie SR. We'll throw this in a sleeve and put it over here. And we'll put our rare over there. Okay. How are we looking so far in these packs, guys? Let's do this one more time. One more time. That is so much fun. I don't know, maybe I got something wrong with me. I like doing that. It's fun, okay? You guys try that out if you have a booster box. Do a nice little up and down on there. But it's going to be my thing from now on. We're going to do that a couple more times. Okay. Next pack. Moving on from the slightly autistic things I like to do. But you know, it is what it is. Okay. Let's go here. Porcus D Ace. Underneath is going to be Dr. Here, look, how do you pronounce this guy? This is Chopper's mentor. That hair, man, that is, you can't forget that. You can't forget that hair once you see that. There are so many distinct designs in One Piece. I really like that they do that because I feel like some animes are scared to like, not scared, but they just kind of like, they don't have any like really like out there designs. And I feel like One Piece just has like every sort of character and body type you can imagine. It's in here, man. It's in here. It's crazy. It is just crazy what some of the characters look like. So we got another leader pack here. Imperial Flame. Pretty cool card, honestly, for an event card. That's pretty nice. And underneath is going to be Pedro. Everyone loves Pedro. He is an awesome character. You know, made some good sacrifices for our Straw Hat crew. If you guys watch the show, you know about that. If you're just here for the opening, that's okay too. We're going to keep going. Hopefully we don't get too cooked on this pack. So that wasn't even a secret rare. That ace almost looks like a secret rare, to be honest. It's kind of, secret rares usually have like that reddish, like gold outline, kind of like that. I actually thought that was a secret rare, to be honest. So that is one of our hits. We got at least one more in this box. So let's see. Maybe it's going to be this pack. We got Noland. Underneath Noland is going to be a regular rare. It is Sasuke. Where is this guy from? Animal. Oh, this guy is the guy that Frankie fights in Kaido's base, or whatever you want to call it. Onigashima, that's what it's called. I was trying to remember what the heck it was called. That's what it's called. Okay, guys, this is the manga pack. I'm calling it now. This pack has our... Okay, well, we have a Dawn card, so that's not too bad. This is the pack that has a manga. I'm calling it. It's in here. It's been too long. We haven't pulled a manga. We've opened up so many booster boxes. The only way we're going to pull a manga is we're going to have to just buy a case and rip it, and that's going to be the only way that we're going to get it. Oh, gosh. Okay, no manga, because this is the leader pack. We got King, Charlotte Pudding, and Queen. And then we have our Dawn card underneath. That is pretty cool. I like how his arm lights up there. Our Dawn card is Whitebeard, my beloved son, had better be all right. What a beauty. I love Whitebeard, man. He is one of my top 3 favorite characters in the entire show. I also put a short out on the channel a little while ago, if you guys seen it. It's one of the singles I picked up recently from one of my local card stores. And just go look at that card. It's a Whitebeard card, spoiler, but go look at it because it is like, you guys have seen it in other videos. I'm sure you've seen the card around too. It is just so beautiful. I think it's my favorite card of Whitebeard. I had to pick it up. I seen it. I'm like, you know what? I wanted this card for a long time. I'm gonna treat myself this weekend and, you know, just buy. Usually I don't really buy singles. I just buy stuff for you guys to rip on the channel. So, you know, I just had to though. It was too nice. We got Dalton. Underneath Dalton is gonna be, oh, there's our second hit of the box, guys. There is our second hit. So we can still have more hits underneath here. We just don't know what this is gonna be. So we're gonna pull it. It looks kind of pink. Let's just rip it. Oh, there it is. So we got this. It's a secret rare. We got Kaido and Linlin. This is what I was saying about this set, though. It's like, this is a nice card. Don't get me wrong. I actually really like this card. I think this is sick. But it's just like you're not getting very, very popular characters. Like Big Mom is not popular. No matter what anyone says, just not a popular character overall compared to the other cast. Kaido is definitely more popular. I mean, he's like one of the biggest villains in the show that Luffy fights and has to overcome and become stronger. So he's pretty cool, but it's just like, you know, I don't know. Look at that. Beautiful card, though. Really, really nice, honestly. Let's put that beside Ace. So we have, let's count how many packs we have left and determine if we are going to have another hit or not. So we got, what is this, 5? So this should be 6. So 2, 4, 5. So we got 11 packs left, guys. So 11 packs. So almost half the box left. You know, I think this will be a 3-hitter box. You know, I'm hoping it's going to be a 3-hitter. Usually when I get those secret rares, most of the time it is a 3-hitter box. So hopefully that's how it turns out, man. We're going to get through all these and see what it ends up being. So we got King. We got King here. Underneath King is Wapol. Oh, Wapol. Look at him just chomping and eating everything. That character I can't stand. He's freaking annoying. He reminds me of Foxy, man. Wapol is just one of those really annoying characters that you just want to just forget about after he's gone in that arc. You don't really see him. Well, we ended up seeing him later, really far later in the show, which I don't really think they needed to bring him back. But you know, it was pretty cool that they did. It was pretty cool. So we're skipping a card. Sorry, guys. Let's keep going here. And let's see what we can pull from this pack. What's it going to be? A leader pack. Womp, womp. Marco. We got Wanda. Wanda, she's pretty cool. Underneath Wanda is Zoe. This is like a really interesting foil, like this outline here. It doesn't even really look like it's a foil, but it is. It's pretty cool. We got the Zoe. We'll take it. Leader pack. What are you going to do? 2 legends, just, you know. If you're going to chase a manga, honestly, I think if you look at the market price right now of 2 legends, like OP-15 just came out as a recording of this video, like maybe a month ago. So you're probably going to find booster boxes for a cheaper price than you are going to find 2 legends. Honestly, man. So like, this is not really a set you want to be ripping. The newer sets have such nice stuff. Unless you want to get like some playable cards or something from these older sets, which I doubt most people are doing, you know. I would just go buy the new stuff. Conquest of the Sea event card underneath is an SR, and it is Jack. That's a nice SR. I like that. That's cool. Jack is not a character we like. He is a POS. Not a very good character. Pretty terrible to some of our main cast, and he does a pretty good job of making people hate him, though, that is for sure. 8 packs left, guys. OP-08. 8 packs left. Was that the magic? Let's see if we can pull anything. I just want to pull one manga. One time, guys. One time. Just one time, and that's it. I pull one manga, and then I will be satisfied. I will never expect to pull another one, but it's getting like, I've opened up quite a bit of booster boxes. The problem is, man, is I'm getting a lot of my booster boxes from like stores and from people on Facebook Marketplace. So there's a good chance of those booster boxes being dead, and all the hits are already taken out. Page 1. Underneath is an SR, and it is Nami SR. Nice. That's a nice Nami SR. I think I have one of these actually in my binder. I'm pretty sure. So let's keep going and put this in a sleeve here. Okay. That is beautiful. Yeah, so like, if you guys don't know, all One Piece stuff is like extremely predictable and mappable. So like, if you want to have the best chance of pulling like really rare cards and stuff, you got to buy unmapped product. You got to buy stuff that's like tins, because tins are unmapped, or like illustration boxes are unmapped. That's stuff like that. Starter decks, that stuff is unmapped product, and it'll just give you the best chance of not buying stuff that's dead. Like if you go buy a booster box off Facebook Marketplace, some guy could have bought a case, you know, took the booster boxes in that case that had the best hits, and then just sold the rest of the stuff, you know, and just market it as live box, right? But in reality, you're gonna get cooked. We got Shaki. Underneath is S-Hawk. So unless you find someone that's like very reputable, or you're finding a store, like, you know, I go to my local TCG store and they're pretty good with that stuff. They just open the cases right there and sell the booster boxes out. They're not like searching or doing any of that shady stuff. You know, other smaller places and other people do this stuff. Wherever there's money involved, guys, unfortunately, you're always going to have those people that just want to get rich quick off it and exploit it at the cost of everyone else's happiness and, you know, stuff. It's just, you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful with this stuff. You just want to be able to buy things and not worry about it. But unfortunately, that is not the world we live in, right? So we got the Earth Will Not Lose underneath. Is it going to be an alt art? Let's see. No, it looks like a regular rare. It is Who's Who, unfortunately. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know if we're gonna get. I'm gonna say this is a 3-hitter box. I'm gonna say we got one more hit in this, guys, but it's not looking good. We got 5 packs left. We pulled the secret rare. We pulled the rare ace alternative. So what are you gonna do? At least we pulled those, right, man? It's better than getting completely strucken out and just pulling poo-poo. Okay, underneath. Thank you for loving me, Ace. Really great moment in the show. Underneath here is an SR, and it is Carrot. Carrot SR. Which, you know, Carrot is... For a while, it felt like she was going to join the Straw Hats. Felt like she was going to be one of those characters who was actually going to join the Straw Hats. And maybe she will down the road. We still don't know what's going to happen in the show, right? Still a lot of the anime left. So, let's rip this. See what's in this pack. We got 3 packs left after this one, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see what's in here. What is going to be in here? Mama Onion Bear, what? Oh, Maria Onion Bear. What the ruck? Scratch Man. We don't like Scratch Man. He's annoying. Okay, here we go. Charlotte Katakuri as a kid, eating all those donuts. Awesome. Underneath is going to be an SR, and it is Kaido. Kaido SR. That's pretty cool. Look at that. I like how the shine goes on his fist there with this little... whatever those are. What are those called? Van braces? Those little spike things, like things you wear on your wrist. Van braces. I think they're called van braces. Let's go over here. Move this. Okay, we got 3 packs left, guys. 3 packs of 2 legends. 2 legends. Commonly referred to as the worst set in One Piece history. For good reason. Oh, we got a Dawn card. We got a Dawn pack. What's it going to be in this Dawn pack? Let's see. Let's see what our 2 rares are behind it. Let's rip this out. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It is a leader Dawn pack. Charlotte Pudding. Shaki into Dalton. And then our leader, which should be just another... or our Dawn card, which should be just another Whitebeard. Which it is. Another Whitebeard. Foil Whitebeard. Let's move these over here. Okay, guys. So, if we're going to pull an alt art or anything else out of this, it's got to be one of these 2 packs. So, hopefully it is. Hopefully we do have something. Because it's gonna be sad, man. I get so sad when I get 2-hit boxes. I know it's average, you know, but I like the 3-hit boxes, man. You know, what are you gonna do? Okay, let's see. These cards are really, they're sticking in my hand. Sorry, guys. I'm pulling like multiples of them at the same time. Okay, here we're gonna go. The Earth Will Not Lose. I think we just got that 2 packs ago. Underneath, is this gonna be our alt art? A 3rd hit of the box? No, S-Hawk, no 3rd hit. So that means, guys, either this is going to be a alt art pack or it is going to be absolute garbo, and we're going to have to settle with 2 hits. So let's just open this up and let's just see what this is going to be. Let's see. Let's see what's in this pack. This final pack of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this 2 Legends booster box opening, you know. I don't know if we'll open much more 2 Legends after this, because it's just, I think the money's just better spent on other sets, you know. Is what it is. But we'll rip it open and we'll see. And it's a leader pack. Oh, that's terrible, man. Chopper. We got Queen, and we have underneath Wanda. Wah wah. So that sucks. We struck out. It was indeed a 2-hit box, unfortunately. Let's go over the hits here, guys. We got our rares, big rares. We're not going to go over those because we already showed you them all. Our 2 Dawn cards, 2 Whitebeards. Awesome character, one of my favorite characters in the anime. Our event cards, we won't really go through these either because they're not really that significant, to be honest. But we will go over the SR. So we got our Kaido, 1. We got Carrot, 2. We got Nami, really nice SR, 3. Jack, 4. Jewelry Bonnie, 5. Black Maria, 6. This is, I really like this one too. This is really cool. I like how it shines with all the stars on her, whatever this Komodo is, whatever it's called, the Japanese dressing, and then the webs here. It's really nice. And then our final one, S Snake, which is also all right. And then we got our 2 hits of the opening, which honestly we didn't do very good, but you know, it is what it is. I like this card. I think this is really cool, Kaido and Linlin. This is a cool secret rare. I love that. That's nice. And then we have our alternative art ace, which is pretty cool. You got Luffy in the back. I actually didn't even notice you got Luffy in the background. This is actually a really sick card. Damn, man. It's protecting Luffy with the Fire Fist, Devil Fruit powers and everything. You got Luffy in the back there. So this is a really sick, underrated card. Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this booster box opening of 2 Legends. That is going to be it for the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below what you want to see next, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.